part is huge, and in reading it's no different. Instinct, the child's natural thing that they bring to reading, will cause many students to not read. So let's have a look at my diagram here, and what I observed was that if we look at all good readers, they all read pretty much the same way. If we look at poor readers, there's a couple of groups, but pretty much they all read the same way. But this group to this group read differently. These are different to those. All the same, different. The question is, can we change these people to those? And that's where behavioural reading comes in. Behavioural reading, if we come back to our swimmers, actually changes the way the person reads. It changes the way where, for example, their eyes are moving, whether they're holding a couple of words in their short-term memory, etc., etc. If we have a look at my sheet here, you will find that there is a whole lot of little skills. For example, can the person read quickly? Can they read slowly? Can they read, let's do a couple of words. I go, here we are, fluent reading. Comprehension, as in read the word, look up and say the word. Now something seemingly as simple as that, you will find that some children cannot do that. So in the same way, if you have somebody who is very good at a task like swimming or running, and you said, okay, let's take a swimmer, I want you to swim quickly, good. Now I want you to swim medium speed, I want you to swim slowly, I want you to swim very slowly, I want you to swim, and instead of putting your hand there flat, I want you to turn your hand. Would you expect that a good swimmer could do those things? And the answer is yes. In the same way, if you say a reader, would you expect that a good reader could read quickly, slowly, very slowly, in a different voice, looking up and down, etc., etc.? They are all skills, and in those skills, there is in your brain, there is neurological sequencing to allow that to occur. And that neurological sequencing is absolutely essential. Another thing is the neurological environment. If we consider the environment in a good reader's head, where they see a word that jumps into their brains right there and then, but this person over here, the word doesn't jump in. Well, if we are going to make this person the same, we have got to make that environment where the word jumps into their head immediately, so it's the same as that. Can we do that? Yes, we can. How long does it take? A couple of minutes. So it is about doing these type things to create the same neurological environment. Things like no stress, knowing the words clearly that are going to be on the page, the eyes moving, etc., etc. Those things need to be created. We talk about neurological efficiency. It seems to be when I get a person to move from here to here, this seems